Hi, welcome back to our playthrough of the Undead Starter Zone. This is part 2, where we finished all of our quests in Death Kneel, and we are heading out into Tirisfall Glades. Going to continue just the quest and focus on the story, the quest text of the Zone of Tirisfall. So here's what it looks like. We need to go to talk to Deathguard Simmer. The music with the ambience and the overall color, like these really creepy green dim lamps, really set the mood in this zone. Deathguard Simmer.
What is it?
Yes, what do you want? Yes, this is very good. You've done well in obtaining this information, Valdred. Names of the Scarlet Crusade officers in Tirisfall Glades. Imagine the blow we could deal to the morale of those bloody zealots if we were to kill their leaders in one swift strike. I will pass the information forward.
Beware, our enemy is abound.
Humans are notoriously fickle creatures. The farmers to the west are no exception. Sure, they may be plowing their fields peacefully now, but tomorrow they may be raising their sights against us. The Alliance looms close by in Gilneas, and the power of Stormwind looms to the south. Any of these could recruit these tillers and use them as a wedge against us. I want them dead. See to it that it is done.
Trust no one.
Alright. Apothecary Johan.
Speak quickly.
What have we here? You look like a fledgling warlock. If you hope to prove yourself to the Dark Lady, you'll need to learn the ways of the Forsaken. To the west, you'll find a farm. Humans infest the land like a mold on a rotting corpse. And worse yet, the Scarlet Crusade patrols nearby from the tower. Teach these scum a lesson and steal 10 of their precious pumpkins.
Remember,
How is stealing a pumpkin?
discipline.
Cedric Carlston.
What is it?
You work hard your whole life, and what do you get? Killed by a plague. Then you work even harder in Undeath, and what do you get? Money. Yes, and a small estate with a few pesky hangers on. But happiness, not so much. I'm lonely in my old age, Valdred. I need a companion. Use this leash on one of the murlocs of the Whispering Shore to the northwest. You'll have to weaken it first before it can be leashed, and then bring it back to me.
Trust no one.
Murloc seems like a weird pet, dude. Murlocs are like crazy. Alright, so we need to kill the farmers, and we need to subdue a vile fin, and we need to steal pumpkins. Alright. There's like a turtle shell on that sign. It seems a bit odd. We got a new ability while we were there. We have Curse of Weakness. Increase the time between an enemy's attacked by 20% for 2 minutes. So this is really, really good against players, like real life players. Especially like warriors, rogues, death knights, any melee classes. That might actually work on hunters, I don't know. Alright, so we need to kill all these farmers. Seems like kind of a waste, but I don't think undead eat food, so. Alright. Got a multi-dot here. We have a trinket that I have because I have higher levels where we can call these void tendrils in and they do damage. So that's nice. Speeds the process up a little bit. Let's go back and grab these because I don't see any pumpkins over there. Alright. So pumpkins. This is probably a farmland that the humans actually really need. Because in the south of Eastern Kingdoms, I'm pretty sure there's not a whole lot of farmland. Alright, so I'm gonna fear him. Hit this guy. Well, our imp's doing some damage. Armor, solid. Hey, there's a rare. We'll go ahead and head that way and kill the rare. Rares usually drop loot that other mobs won't, so. And I think that gives you an XP buff. Or more XP. So it's lucrative to kill rares. Well, let's see. We'll hit him with the Curse of Weakness. Oh, already did. Okay, he's just dead. Alright. Well, we got a bag. That's nice. Actually, yeah, we probably need that because I'm still full. I never sold anything when I went into the town. That's not smart. Alright, so I need to kill some of these. Don't need to kill any, but I just didn't want to pull that one. Alright, now we need to go to the Whispering Shore, and we need to capture a Vile Fin. So, there's another rare. Wad. So I don't want to dot him. So we need to capture him. Oh, he just died. Okay. And let's put our imp on passive. So he doesn't kill him either. There we go. Leashed him. Alright. Now put our pet off passive. And we'll kill this rare. Murlocs are so weird looking. Is that something we can use? It's a nice... it's better than what we have. And it looks more warlocky. And that's leather, so we can't use that. Oh. Well, darn. Right, now we need to head back to Carlson Estates. Return the Vile Fin. Actually, I kind of like this. This robe. It's very... It goes well with the warlock fantasy of green fell magic. I have this staff. For also being a higher level, it's what they call heirloom. But I didn't want to do full heirloom. But I felt like things were not dying super fast, so... And the staff I had no stats. Has no intellect or anything. So being a caster, you want intellect for damage. Haste is how fast you cast a spell. Alright, so Death Guard Simmer.
Now?
You've the makings of a mighty warlock, Undead. I heard the cries of those humans from all the way over here. Perhaps soon we will be rid of the humans' blight. The Scarlet Alisade. We need someone with initiative, like yourself, to drive the Scarlet Crusade to the grave. Prove to me that you are capable of serving the Dark Lady by traveling west to the tower past the Saladin farmstead, slaying 10 warriors of the Scarlet Crusade.
Patience. What discipline?
Alright, here's the pumpkins. You've performed your bidding well, young warlock. You are proving yourself to be quite an asset to the Dark Lady. Variety is the spice of life. These pumpkins have a purpose, warlock. They'll be the delivery mechanism for my latest batch of plague, which should be particularly painful and virulent concoction. However, the plague requires a rare ingredient. We need marrow petals. which grow at the bottom of Stillwater Pond, just to the east of here. We'll also need Zevran's Thorn, which grows on a rocky cliff to the northwest. Finally, we need some briny sea cucumbers, found in the surf of the Whispering Shore. Okay. Just gotta get quite a lot of stuff, apparently.
Hello.
Oh, look at him. Isn't that the most adorable thing you've ever seen? Thank you, Veldred. I feel more energetic already.
Beware.
Okay, dude, whatever. That's weird. Alright, so we gotta get some supplies. We need to sell stuff.
I am forsaken.
Sell, 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 sell. Pretty much everything. We don't need any of this junk. And that's leather, so we can't use that. I think we already have a wrist. Yeah, so that doesn't matter. That doesn't help. While we're here, let's get 2 more bags.
Goodbye.
Right, so we need to get the supplies from around the pond, and then we need to kill some Scarlet Crusaders, which is over that way. I always really like the maps in Warcraft 2. Look how like artistic and creative that looks. Almost looks like a paper map. Maps and other RPGs just sometimes are just really hard to like figure out what you're looking at and to navigate through. I know a lot of people are playing New World right now. I might try it, but it's a little expensive, so I don't really want to spend $50 on it if I'm not gonna like it. So I've been buying stuff a little cheaper. I guess I say that as I play Warcraft, so it's not exactly a fair comparison. But I know I like Warcraft, you know? I don't know if I'll like New World. So I don't like to purchase games if I know, if I'm kind of on the fence on them. Alright, now we need to go back to the Whispering Shore and towards the Scarlet Tower. There's a rare Bane. Let's see what he can do for us if he drops anything. Shoot our tendrils out. We can hit him with a fear. He'll just die. Yeah, we got a cloak. Alright. Very Halloween colors. Fitting. Yeah, I look like a scarecrow now. This is weird looking. Alright, to the shore. These blue circles they also added relatively recently. These show you where dungeons are blue. And green circles are where raids are. So like, there's the Sunwell raid, green, and then that is a dungeon, the Magister's Terrace. That's pretty cool. Of course, the one probably everyone is familiar with is, let's see, I need to take the pet battles off. Yeah, pet battles are so dumb. Yeah, burning, so, Blackwing, oh, that's a Cataclysm, Reed, Searing Gorge. Up there is Black Rock. That's probably what everyone's mostly familiar with in terms of raids and dungeons. Oh, he didn't have this cloak appearance. So you need to swim. One of the racials of the undead is they don't have to breathe, so that's cool. Cool racial fantasy that they don't like breathe oxygen, so you don't ever have to worry about drowning. And I think they get shadow resistance, if I remember right. Yeah, shadow resistance, so reduce shadow damage taken by 1%. Which makes sense, you know. Them being undead. Touch of the Grave, I didn't know what this one is. Your attacks and damaging spells have a chance to drain the target. Oh, that's cool. And of course, they have two active racials, so you click on them and they do something. The Will of the Forsaken breaks any fear, so if I get feared by another warlock or a priest, I can activate Will of the Forsaken and it'll cleanse the fear. It also works for when rogues try to put you to sleep. That's helpful. There are some like times when you're fighting like in a boss raid or a dungeon where you get feared, and that can be helpful. But more of impactful for player versus player. And then cannibalize. You literally eat a corpse and heal, which is super gnarly. Which again, I think it has to be humanoid, so that's probably better for. I never use it just because it's, you know, it's more for like rubbing a kill in someone's face than for anything else. Kind of like the, you know, like the days of Halo when you got a kill, you would do something on a person's body to kind of rub it in. That's kind of the only reason I think you would use that ability. But it lends itself to the zombie fantasy, so. Let's see, we need to go kill the Scarlet Crusaders. Again, the Scarlet Crusades kind of pockmarked all around here, but they're trying to take back Tirisfall Glades is the whole point. Let's multi-dot these guys. Multi-dot. I want to say we probably need to go in here. I remember we did something in the tower. Either this tower or another one, I can't remember. We'll see what our next ability we unlock at level... See, at level 8 we do health funnel, which is we get health from our demon, or I think we heal our demon. I can't remember what that one does. Either way, not super impactful. Oh, a scarlet letter. Lieutenant Gibbler, how curious that you would decide to take a prisoner, an undead one at that. What are you thinking? Do you think that just because one of the prisoners' former status that we should be above the edicts of the Scarlet Crusade? That is most troubling, Gibbler. I would remind you that there are penalties for such behavior. I command you to execute the prisoner at once. She is no longer one of us. No. So find this Scarlet prisoner. Oh yeah, we do go up top. That's what I remembered. Pretty much in Warcraft, if you see a tower, your quest is going to send you up there at some point. Alright. Ooh, that hit him hard. Wow. My shadow bolts are starting to hit like a truck. Right, all the way up to the top. The Scarlet Crusader in other continents too. They got a big fortress in Northrend, so we'll see them in other places. Oh, it's Lillian.
I live my life in
What
the
are you doing here?
shadows.
Get out of here. I'm here to rescue you. First of all, I don't need rescued. Second of all, I don't allow myself to be rescued by an abomination like you. Lillian, you're one of the Forsaken, which brings the question, why did the Scarlet put you in a cage? They usually kill the undead on sight. I'm not undead, not for long. Anyway, my father will rescue me, I know it. Your father?
There's much to be done.
Yes, wait, be quiet. I hear the lieutenant approaching. Lieutenant Gibbler. The time has come, my little captive. Word has come back from your father. Gibbler, you came. What did he say? High Priest Voss denounces you as a daughter. He's ordered that you be executed immediately. Wait, no, that can't be, Gibbler. You know me. We were friends at once. The High Priest sends his regards. He had hoped that one day you would be a powerful weapon against the Scourge. Unfortunately, you're too dangerous in life, and you're far too dangerous in undeath. I will enjoy killing you, Scourge Witch. Oh.
My blade stays sharp.
Well. Okay. She, like, combusted and killed him. The world of the living may be turned its back on me, but I am no Scourge. Just go. Okay. I think we can fall down here and be okay. Yeah. Alright, we are back at Carlton's Estates. Talk to Deathguard Simmer. Most excellent Warlock, your skill and art in combat is undeniable.
Beware the
Letter, what does it say? The Scarlet Crusade takes no prisoners, and they would do so with this young woman. Curious. The powers that describe are even more curious. She passed through the bars of her prison and killed her captor. Why hadn't she done that in the first place?
Watch your back.
I don't know.
I'm listening.
I've got a feeling that this will be my best batch yet. Good work, Warlock. Excellent work, Valdred. Now comes the fun part. Harmless pumpkins, right? Or so it would seem. We are to defeat the Scourge advances from the north and the human infestation from the south. We need to start realizing the full potential of our gift of undeath. With a little ingenuity and simple pumpkin becomes an agent for our Dark Lady. This pumpkin, laced with my latest formula, will prove to be quite a treat. Yet another Scarlet Zealot has been captured and is being kept outside by the gazebo. Take this pumpkin to the fool.
Trust no one.
Alright. Oh wait, is that food for me? I'm so hungry. I don't feel good. Ooh, it's kind of disturbing. We turned him into a zombie. Oh, now we talk to Gordo? Gordo's task. Master want weeds. Us got's big hands and not a good pickin' for help. We not hurt you. Us need gloomweed, many weeds around and near the road. When you have gloomweed, you take to Master Holland in Brill. Okay. Gloomweed. We need 3 of them, huh? Guess saw one over there. Yeah, there's one right there. Alright, now we need to go to Brill. Just in the center of the zone right here. There's a lot of lore in Tirisfall. So, before, like, the humans and orcs and all that, Tirisfall was the site of a big battle between the Black Empire, which are minions of the old gods. So, Cathraxi, the insects from, like, Silithus, and the Titan Keepers. And one Titan Keeper, Tyr, killed, I forget his name, the general. And actually his tomb is under this lake over here. And Tyr died in the battle. And that's why the area is called Tirisfall Glades. Oh. Scourge have trickled into Tirisfall Glades and have infested this area. I need someone to beat back the rotting dead and ravaged corpses that have taken the small farm, scatter their bones, and bring back their putrid claws. The Death Guards will reward you.
Our time will come.
The new Forsaken. Speaking frankly, the Forsaken of yesteryear were a sniveling, pathetic group. We huddled together in decrepit old buildings, hiding from the Scourge, cowering from the Alliance, and growing at the foot of the Horde. Look before you now, and see the product of the new Forsaken. We have made our mark here on Azeroth, and the mark will grow. Our dominion will soon blanket the world.
Embrace the shadow.
Yeah, that sounds like a good cause. Doesn't sound like any crazy person's going to do anything bad with that. So we need to kill these ravaged Forsaken.
I need to get closer.
Oh, we need to pick up their claws, huh? Putrid is such an interesting word. Alright. Need 3 more. Anyways, so yeah, the Titan Keeper, his name was Tyr, and he died in that battle, and that's why the zone was named Tirisfall Glades. And in World of Warcraft Legion, the warriors come to Tirisfall and actually go back into the tomb. Let me back up before that. There was a war between the trolls and humans in Tirisfall. And the king of the humans, I think his name was Lordaeron or something. Thoradin? Can't remember. He accidentally awakens the old god minion in the tomb.
Farewell.
And he had like a legendary sword. And in World of Warcraft Legion, the warrior is sent to retrieve the sword as an artifact. So, yeah. There's all that stuff that like happened in the zone, even before the events of Warcraft 3, where Arthas comes and brings the Scourge, and like the sacking of Lordaeron. So there's a ton of stuff that happened in this zone before we, the player, ever set foot here, which is really, really cool. But none of it's like need to know lore. It's just like if you delve deeper, it's like, oh, this is cool. Let's grab the Flightmaster. Head into town. We definitely want to set our Hearthstone here. Alright, so now we're in Brill, and we will end the episode here, and we'll continue on the quests in Brill.